Alright, in order to complete the homework assignment that you're trying to do with the exponents, you gotta remember a couple things from 7th grade. So if we remember the triangle, anytime you multiply or divide, you want to use the triangle. And we also did problems where we multiplied different numbers together. And the way we did that is we still used the triangle. We said if we're multiplying -3 times +5, I have a negative times a positive, so my answer has to be negative. And it's going to be 15. We didn't do anything with the -2, so we need to drop that down, and we still need to multiply these. Now we're starting brand new. Now I have -15 times -2. And I know that a negative times a negative is going to give me a positive, so my answer is +30. So if we remember those two things, we can take that and apply it to what you're learning in 8th grade to solve these problems, right? With a little bit of knowledge from 6th grade, I think. You have your exponent, which is 12, and then you have your base number, which is -1. So that's telling us to do is multiply -1 times itself 12 times. So I have -1 times -1 times -1 times -1 times -1. And I'm going to keep going. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. We're going to take each one of these, and we can only multiply 2 at a time. So I'm going to multiply these two, I'm going to multiply these two, I'm going to multiply these two, these two, these two, and these two. Okay? And we can use our triangle again if we want to. If I have 2 negatives and a positive, I know that my 2 negatives give me a +1. This is going to give me a +1, +1, +1, +1, a +1. When I multiply all of these together, and you can take them in pairs again if you'd like to. 1 times 1 is 1 because they're both positive. These two are positive and these two are positive. Then I can take the product of all of these. And 1 times 1 times 1, I'm just going to make it easier on myself, and it's 1. My product at the very end, this is the answer. The product is positive. Okay? And it's positive because this exponent way back up here is even. Right? So if your exponent is even, it's going to lead you to a positive answer. If your exponent, like the 13, is odd, that tells you that your answer is going to be negative. Okay? And we can go ahead and list out 13 negative ones. I'm not going to do that. But if you took each one and you were multiplying them, a negative times a negative is positive, a negative times a negative is positive, eventually you're going to be left with a -1 every time that you have to bring down. So you're always going to be bringing down a -1, and at the very end, you're going to get +1 times a -1, which gives you a -1. That gives you a negative answer. So all you really have to do is pay attention to your exponent. If your exponent is even, it's going to be a positive outcome. If your exponent is odd, it's going to be a negative outcome. Okay? Hopefully this helped you out a little bit more than the picture that I sent you. So if you need more help, just go ahead and give me an email. You know how to get a hold of me. And I'll try and either make a video or write something down and send it to you. So good luck.